Hello everyone. Have you ever observed the trees, bushes, grasses, or birds around you? Are they all of the same kind, or do they have variety? Our India is a vast country where we find many kinds of plants and animals. India is one of the 12 mega diverse countries in the world. Mega diverse countries are those where there are many kinds of plants and animals. India has 47,000 species of plants, which places India 10th in the world and 4th in Asia in terms of land diversity. Do you understand what it means? There are 47,000 different types of plants in India. So, what does that mean? It means the more different trees we have, the more fruits and vegetables we get, and we all know about Ayurveda and the medicinal plants we use. Isn't it great that we have so much variety in India? India also has more than 90,000 species of animals and many kinds of fish that live in both marine and freshwater. So, what is flora and fauna? Just remember it like this. Flora sounds like flowers, so it refers to plants, while fauna has a, so it refers to animals. So, as we studied, India has a variety of flora and fauna. Why is that? Because India has such diversity in terrain and climate. So, let's see how these two factors affect the kind of flora and fauna we find in India. Climate. In climate, we will study three things: temperature, photoperiod, and precipitation. Different temperatures will give us different kinds of plants and animals. If it's low, we'll have different plants and animals, and if it's high, we'll have different flora and fauna. Photoperiod and precipitation significantly influence vegetation. Photoperiod refers to the amount of sunlight. Forests provide numerous environmental benefits, but human activities like land cultivation and industrial development are degrading forest cover. Types of vegetation. Because of the variety in climate and terrain, India has a wide variety of flora and fauna. But some areas will have similarities, so we have divided India into different regions based on vegetation. Tropical evergreen forests. These are found in areas with heavy rainfall, around 200 cm or more, and where there is no dry season, or it is very short. The trees here are always green as they get water throughout the year. They shed leaves slowly and not all at once, which is why they are called evergreen forests. The trees are about 60 meters tall or more, and because of the warm and wet climate, all types of vegetation grow here: trees, shrubs, and creepers. These forests are found in Western Ghats, Lakshadweep, Andaman and Nicobar Islands, parts of Assam, and coastal Tamil Nadu. Commercially important trees in these forests include ebony, mahogany, and rosewood. Animals found here include elephants, monkeys, and deer. Tropical deciduous forests. They are the most widespread forests in India. They are found in areas with 70 to 200 centimeters of rainfall. Since rain is not throughout the year, the trees shed their leaves for a few weeks to survive the dry season. These forests are divided into moist and dry deciduous forests. Most deciduous forests receive 100 to 200 centimeters of rainfall and are found in northeastern states along the foothills of the Himalayas, Jharkhand, West Bengal, Chhattisgarh, and the eastern slopes of Western Ghats. Important trees here include teak, bamboo, sal, and shisham. Dry deciduous forests receive 70 to 100 centimeters of rainfall and are found in the rainier parts of the peninsular plateau and the plains of Bihar and Uttar Pradesh. Trees found here include teak, sal, peepal, and neem. These forests have been extensively cleared for cultivation and grazing. Animals in these forests include lions, tigers, and elephants. Tropical thorn forests. These are found in areas with less than 70 centimeters of rainfall, such as the northwestern part of the country, including Rajasthan, Gujarat, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Uttar Pradesh, and Haryana. Plants found here include acacias, palms, and cacti. The trees have long roots to absorb water and thick, small leaves to reduce evaporation. Animals found here include rats, rabbits, foxes, wild asses, and camels. Mountain forests. They vary with altitude. Between 1,000 and 2,000 meters, we find wet temperate forests with trees like oak and chestnut. Between 1,500 and 3,000 meters, we find temperate forests with coniferous trees like pine, deodar, silver fir, spruce, and cedar. These forests are found on the southern slopes of the Himalayas. Higher altitudes have temperate grasslands, and above 3,600 meters, we find alpine vegetation with mosses and lichens. Mountain forests are home to nomadic communities like Gujjars and Bakrawals. Animals found here include Kashmir stag, spotted deer, and wild sheep. Mangrove forests. They are found in coastal areas where rivers meet the sea. Here the water is both salty and fresh, so only specific plants like mangroves can tolerate this. These forests are found in the deltas of rivers like the Ganga, Mahanadi, Krishna, Godavari, and Kaveri. In the Ganga-Brahmaputra delta, we find the Sundari trees which make durable hard timber. Other trees found here include palms, coconut, and kora. The Royal Bengal tiger is the most famous animal here, along with turtles, gharials, and snakes. Before we talk about wildlife, let's learn about natural vegetation. Natural vegetation refers to plant communities that grow without human assistance. Cultivated crops and fruits are not natural vegetation. And the natural vegetation that has not been disturbed by humans for a long time is called virgin vegetation. Wildlife. India has a vast array of wildlife with 90,000 animal species, over 2,000 bird species, and many fish species making up 12% of the world's fish stock. India also has 5 to 8% of the world's amphibians, reptiles, and mammals. The largest mammal is the Indian elephant, found in the forests of Assam, Karnataka, and Kerala. The one-horned rhinoceros is found in Assam and West Bengal's marshy lands. The Thar Desert is home to the camels, while the Rann of Kutch is home to wild asses. India is the only country where both lions and tigers are found. The natural habitat of the Indian lion is the Gir forest in Gujarat, while tigers are found in Madhya Pradesh, Sundarbans of West Bengal, and the Himalayan region. The Himalayas are home to animals adapted to extreme cold, like yaks, snow leopards, and the rare red panda. However, excessive exploitation has disturbed ecosystems. 1,300 plant species are endangered, and many animals are at risk or have become extinct due to hunting, pollution, and deforestation. To protect flora and fauna, the government has established 18 biosphere reserves. 10 of these are part of the World Network of Biosphere Reserves, including Sundarbans, Nanda Devi, Gulf of Mannar, Nilgiri, Nokrek, Great Nicobar, Manas, Simlipal, Pachmadi, and Amarkantak. We hope that you have understood the concept. Now, here's a secret on how you can study effectively with the EduRev app. You can learn with chapter notes, watch video lectures and solve NCERT-based MCQ tests of this chapter on EduRev. And that's not all, you also get amazing courses for Class 9 and much more for your Class 9 preparation. Thank you.